Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, my name's Vanessa Lee. Welcome. So yeah, today I am going to be taking it very easy. It is absolutely boiling hot in here. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but we will be going over towards the thermometer so we can check out the humidity and the temperature when we do that. So yeah, today I really just want to have a look at some of the plants that have some yellowing leaves and just check them for pests and things like that. And then I have some other plants where I want to remove the leaves, and I'll explain why I'm doing that when I do it. And I also want to take some cuttings from some of my Hoyas actually. So I think I'm going to start with some of the Hoyas that are behind me. Well, just one. I'm actually slightly prepared. So I did bring over my surgical spirits, my checkateers and a cloth. Let's get these checkateers nice and clean. I have been using them, when was it? Yesterday. Yeah, I cut some leaves off of my Splendid, so that video I'm sure will be out before this one. But yeah, it was just basically a day of care, taking care of my Splendid. Okay, I'm ready. Let me show you the first plant. Since we're over here, we may as well tackle this dude. Not you. Oh, you're looking so good. So I put my Hoya carnosa into a new pot, into a slightly larger pot, and it's now living over here. It was on my Hoya pin board, which you'll see just now. That's where like the majority of my Hoyas are. But look, we're getting new leaves already. It's really loving this pot. Definitely needed to go up a size, so I'm pleased that that went well. Okay, where is that plant? Oh, before I tackle the Hoya. So here's one of the plants that's showing yellowing leaves. Not happy about that. We'll check it out. I did recently take this out of water. It'd just been propagating in water for, I think I said something like over 6 months, but it's probably closer to a year. So the roots were really long. I can see them in there and they look fairly happy still. So yeah, they still look happy, but we do have 2 leaves that are kind of yellowing. So I just want to check it for pests because that's kind of my thing. Do you know what? I'm going to cut that leaf. I'm going to cut them off. Ooh. Just spilled pollen all over myself. Okay, let's have a look. I can see like this little white dots, but it's a possibility that that's just perlite dust. Might spray this plant. Trying not to use like pesticides at the moment because I actually want to go down a bit of a natural route. But yeah, I think this is fine. Taking those leaves off, it looks a lot better. It is in slightly high light, so I don't know, maybe I should just pop it up here instead. I'll just put it there. Okay, so this is the plant actually that I want to take some cuttings from. So this is my Hoya Crimson Queen. The reservoir is completely empty. Is it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's been growing quite nicely. You can see like quite a nice healthy root system. And we've also got new leaves, which is fantastic. And this is clearly, these two are clearly new leaves as well. on this highly white stem. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to cut this plant about here, and that'll just instigate like a new shoot. Oh, I can see webbing. Hopefully that's just a normal spider. And it begins. Yeah, I think that's just a normal, I think that's nothing to worry about. So yeah, I'm going to cut it right here. Actually, I need something to stand this on. So I'm just going to use this propagation box. It does have propagations inside, so I need to be careful. Okay, I think you can see. And I'm going to cut it right here. And I'm just going to use some cinnamon. Actually, do I want such a long stem? No, I don't. That's a very long stem. I think I'm going to cut that down. So I think that's a long enough stem. And then I'm just going to put that into some cinnamon and let that harden off. But that's a really nice cutting. Yay! It's one down. And since I have the plant here, I may as well give it some water. Normally I use my squeezy bottle, but I'm going to be really careful and water it with this watering can. And it's fertilized water, but it's kind of about 1/4 of the normal strength that I would use on plants in soil. So I'm just waiting for that reservoir to fill up. Let me show you. So that's nice and full again. Yay, she looks really cute. Very, very cute and kind of slightly more tame. So I'm going to pop that back under. Oh, that's loads better. She's not trying to strangle anyone. That's good. We like that. Oh. Okay. Put this guy back in. I'm trying to get this one really high now. Right, let's go over to the other Hoyas. And also, oh actually no, before I go, so this is one of my Monstera albo cuttings, and as you can see the leaf is yellowing. I'm not happy about having a yellowing leaf. That's not now photosynthesizing, so I'm just going to chop that off. And I'm going to chop it off at about, I think about here. I'm just going to chop it there. Boom! Ooh, some yellow stuff came out. Ugh, that's not nice. I think I'm going to put some cinnamon on it as well. Just going to sprinkle it on the top. Here we go. So that's that done, and I may as well put this under here for now. And then hopefully I'll just stop looking at it. So I did get some really good advice from one of my subscribers, one of you guys, after doing my Monstera albo chop. One of my subscribers kind of told me about the amount of cuttings that they had taken. I think 15. Well done you. That's a lot of monstera to take care of, although I do have 9. I mean, and that's not including my Thai. Yay! Anyway, I stopped boasting. Yeah, so she was saying, oh, you know, literally just put them in water and put them in a propagation box and forgot about them. And it's been about a year or so, or just over a year, I think she was saying. So, and then, yeah, so I'm going to try and do the same thing, but I am quite excited about these particular propagations because I do love that plant. It's such a beautiful plant, especially when it grows nice and big. Okay, I'm just going to slide that box out of the way. And yeah, that yellow stuff is quite weird. And I'm just going to clean the sugar. Go ahead and clean the sugar again, especially after cutting that monstera, that yellow kind of whatever that was that came out. Didn't look very healthy. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do this again. Ready. Before I go, I want to water this guy as well. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so this one has like a reservoir at the bottom as well. I'm just going to go ahead and put some water in there. Slowly. Oh, she does look a bit wrinkly. Okay, and the reservoir is nice and full now. That's that sorted. I've got one more Hoya down here actually that I want to water. Oh, I think my Anthurium needs some water as well. So I recently, this is my Anthurium doriaki, and I recently separated it. So I've got 2 other parts of this plant. And I was gonna sell it, but I'm, you know, I don't know if I can be bothered. Okay, one more. Oh, I've not shown anyone this plant actually. This was given to me. It is a variegated Spathiphyllum, also known as peace lily. And it was in water, and I decided to put it in pond. And I've got this new leaf now, which is so cute. This one is new. And you can see it's got some variegation on it. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. This one's quite cute. But yeah, she's been very kind of not happy looking. I did have this one under a dome, hoping that it would just kind of perk up, but it didn't. So I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I know that this is a plant that likes high humidity. I mean, I'm tempted to put it in a propagation box. Maybe I will do that. I'll stick it on the box. Okay, let's drag out this one other plant, which is my Hoya pivicalex splash. And this is the second one that I have. I have 2. One's in the kitchen and this is the other one. And I really like her because she's so little, and you know, this one's very juvenile. The one in the kitchen has really long leaves, like it's very mature. But what I love about this one, and what I really wanted to keep, was this heart-shaped leaf. It's so adorable. How cute is that? It's just, oh, it's got water. Okay, I don't need to actually fill the reservoir because you can see that there's water in there. Brilliant. So that's one less job to do. Stop touching. Yeah, and I've just been trying to keep the Hoya pubicalis splash in low light because it definitely prefers that. It's definitely not one of those Hoyas that you can bleach. So anyway, this is my cutting, and I'm going to pop it into this bottle, which is actually, is it that bottle? Let me plonk it in. Yeah, it's just this bottle, but I took the label off, and I quite like growing my Hoyas in brown bottles. And then I have another bottle which is a drink. Actually, let me go and get that. I'm really waffling on, aren't I? But yeah, we will get there, don't worry. Yeah, and this is another bottle. So it's the Purdy's, you know, the drink. Really love it. So I'm just going to take the label off and I'll show you. It's quite dangerous. I'm going to do it down here. Okay. What's that all about? Yeah, so I'll just cut this metal bit off. Then I have another vessel, which is really cute, and they can just all stick together. So you can still see the roots. I'll give that a quick rinse actually. And I'll meet you on the other side of the room. So we're over on the other side of the room. This is my pin board. I actually bought that board from IKEA, and I've got these kind of clip things. Let me show you those. Yeah, I bought these also from IKEA, and I basically use plastic cups and I just clip them on like that and slot them on the back of the board. And that's kind of what you're seeing there. Right, so the next Hoya that I want to cut is actually my Crimson Queen. Yeah, this bit is very long, so I'm going to cut it to about here, methinks. Boom, that's another one. And should I chop this one into pieces? Maybe. So if I do that now, yeah. Oh, I just walked away. So yeah, I'm gonna, oh, we've got some sap. Hang on. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that callus over. And I'm actually gonna chop this again here. Right there. I think that's cute. The next plant I want to cut is this guy. Got loads of peduncles on this, but I actually just don't want it hanging so far down. So I'm going to cut it. Let me get you to come in a little bit closer. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, let me show you the peduncles. So we have one there, one here, right there, and then I've got another one there. So I'm going to cut this one here. Ooh, look at that, straight away. Oh, it's going everywhere. Okay, hang on. Quick. Okay. Oh no, look. It's all over that leaf there. I don't know if you can see that there. Oh no, you can't. Go back a bit. Yeah, it just dripped all over that leaf. That's great. I'm going to just quickly go and get some tissue paper. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, I've got some toilet paper. Right, where else do I want to cut? So this one is also very long. We've got peduncle here, here, and here. So I'm going to cut this one about here, I think. I think I'm going to do one more cut right here. Ooh. Okay, that one just went for it. Where else? Oh, luckily it didn't land on any of the other plants. It's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that looks cute. Happy hands. Yeah, so that should just callus over. They've all got, I mean, they're all looking quite drippy still. Hang on. Oh, she's dripping still. It's like glue. It's so sticky. It's like, it really feels like glue. You know, that glue that you get at school. Just re-dip them. Oh, lovely breeze. Yay. Okay, so next on my list are the Anthuriums, which are gonna have some leaves chopped off them. So I'm going to start with this guy. Let me just grab it. This is my Anthurium crystallinum. This is its latest leaf, which is still busy expanding, I think. Actually, no, it's feeling a bit harder now. But look how pretty. And this plant is actually in tree fern fibre. It's taken a while to kind of get used to it. But now it seems very happy. That's the leaf before, and then I've got this leaf. Well, I mean, there's nothing really particularly wrong with it, but I'm actually going to chop this one off. We do have some new growth coming, so I'd rather make a little more space for a larger leaf, and that's the reason why I'm cutting this leaf off. It's not a pest reason. I mean, I don't see any pests. Let's just do a quick check over. Yeah, I don't see anything to worry about. Do I? No, but we're going to cut that leaf off. I'm going to clean my chickadees again though. I know. So yeah, just in case the Hoya gunk is still on the chickadees. Don't want to like cross-contaminate or anything, and I'm going to use a bit of toilet paper this time. So let me just put the lid on. Right, I'm ready. So yeah, this is the leaf that's going to go, say goodbye. I'm going to keep the leaf though. I've actually been pressing some leaves in between books and drying them out. And I plan on doing, making some little books, which I will do that video pretty soon. I just, you know, when I have a nice chilled day. So yeah, here we go. I'm just going to cut it right there. Just let it land on the sofa. There she is. And that's the plant. So I'm really happy with that. And now this plant will be able to go in from this way. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna look. I mean, it's kind of poking out a little bit, but that's fine. Nothing's really gonna bash into it. This is my little baby Anthurium warriquinarium, and she's busy pushing out a new leaf. I just noticed that now. Very happy. And this is a new leaf. All the others came with the plant, but this one grew in my care. I hope she's not getting too much sun. Oh, I still got some more Hoya gunk on my finger. That's nice. I'm gonna go and wash my hands again. But yeah, she's doing well and seems to really like this location, so plonk her back. Let me just wash my hands. Again. Okay, everybody else is fine. Let me put the camera down a bit. Yeah, that's okay. Right. Next. Who is next? Who is next? Oh my god. I'm just looking at another Anthurium that's looking so cute right now. I've got to show you it. Should have showed you when it was on the shelf, but its new leaf is coming. Oh my gosh. Let me just show you. Let me show you. So this is an Anthurium. Sorry, the one that I showed you before, I didn't complete its full name. It's an Anthurium crystallinum pink edge. This one is an Anthurium crystallinum super silver, and this is its latest leaf. Check how big it is. That's the leaf before, also very nice size. And this is the new leaf coming. I'm so happy. Look at it. It's so cool. So yeah, as you can see, I chopped off 2 of the leaves, which really helped this leaf expand to the size that it did. I mean, in an ideal world, I'll put this in a bigger pot, but I think I'm kind of happy having this Anthurium with just 2 or 3 leaves. I think 2 or 3 leaves is good, especially if they're all pointing forwards. If they're not, then I don't know, it makes life difficult for me. Hopefully this one, though it's looking like it might point this way, so it'll be here. So yeah, time will tell. I'll keep you updated on that. Got a lot of this kind of sheathing, which I might pull off and just kind of tidy that up a little bit, but I don't want to mess with that new leaf. Okay, yeah, no, maybe I'll just come back once that leaf's come out. So this one is just in my normal chunky aeroid mix. It doesn't have any tree fern fibre in it. But check out the performance of this leaf. So, I mean, I know people swear by tree fern fibre, but I don't know if it's made much of a difference. I mean, maybe this plant is just exceptionally amazing, but yeah. And then I have got like a layer of sphagnum moss on the top. And once I've removed this kind of dried sheath stuff, I'm going to top it up with some more sphagnum moss so that it covers these kind of nodes. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Okay. Oh, she's so cute. Love this plant. Love this plant so much. Right, the next plant that I want to take care of is, oh, she's feeling very light. This one needs water. Yeah, I want to take care of this big dude. Another Anthurium. This is my Anthurium luxurians dark form, and let me just get a little bit closer to that leaf. Somehow she's quite heavy, but check out that leaf. That's quite a hefty leaf. Oh, she's so solid. Love this plant. It really reminds me of a alocasia. Anyway, here's its new leaf. Just do that. And I'm actually going to cut off this back leaf here because it's not needed. So yeah, I've got this one, and I will put this in a book and get that pressed. So I'll put that there. And now I'm just going to chop this guy off. So yeah, I'm just going to go. There's nothing wrong with the leaf, it's just I'd rather keep the space for the new leaf and conserve the energy. Oh my god, I think there's an inflorescent growing just behind the leaf. Can you see? No, can you see? Can you see? It's there. And I have saved, get out the light a bit, and I have saved some of the pollen from this plant. So I could, oh my gosh, I could try, couldn't I? But the thing is that it really depends on whether the leaf has expanded. We'll check out the timing. But yeah, I could pollinate it. I've never pollinated any plant actually. So this could be it. And then I can produce some of these gorgeous plants. I mean, how gorgeous is this Anthurium? Definitely one of my favourites. Well, to be honest, they're all my favourites. Just use the plant to like get out of the sun. Okay, stop messing around, Vanessa. Next, the next plant. Here we go, honey bun. Go live your life. Who else? Oh my gosh, this one, yes. This is my very first Anthurium clarinervium. So I'm leaning like this because I'm trying to stay out of the sun. Oh, is that better? Yeah. And that's its latest leaf. Very pretty. It's in pon, unlike the other Anthuriums. The last three Anthuriums that I showed you are all in either a chunky aroid mix or in a tree fern fibre mixed with a chunky aroid mix. And actually, I forgot to say, the Luxurians is in a mix of tree fern fibre and my chunky aroid mix. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's kind of been popping out these weird little leaves because that's the leaf from before. This, and then this is the latest one. And then I've got this shocking yellow leaf, and that's got to go. So if I go back a little bit, hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to snap it off. Like that, nice and easy. And yeah, maybe I'll press this one as well. I do have several pressed already, but this one's looking really good. And I do like to check yellowing leaves, like the actual leaf, to see if there are any pests on there. Don't see anything. I mean, I have absolutely no reason to I think that is actually, let's have a look and see if it's one of the eldest. Yeah, it's one of the eldest leaves. Look how low down in the pot it was. Oh god, we've got another inflorescent. This plant is always chugging out inflows. These flower things. Here. So yeah, yeah, so going back to the whole thing, so it's in pon, it's in quite a chunky pon, I bought this pond from Soil Ninja, and they have two different types. And the first time I bought it, I went for the chunky one because before that I'd only tried out the Chooser Ponds pond. And although I liked it, I kind of wished it was a little bit chunkier. So yeah, I just kind of naturally thought, okay, well the fine one is probably a bit like the Chooser Pond, or maybe finer, and then this one would be kind of the right chunkiness. But actually go for the fine if you do buy from Soil Ninja. That one's perfect. It's not too chunky, not too fine, it's just in the middle. I do have another leaf that's kind of facing the other way. I am kind of tempted to cut that leaf off. Should I do that? No, I think I'll just leave it. Yeah, I'll just leave it alone. But yeah, she's looking really pretty, and I quite like how she's been behaving in her new area. So I'm just gonna push her back where she was. Oh, and the sun's there at the moment. So who else? Do we have any other yellowing leaves? I think that's everyone. That's not, oh, it's very bright. Yeah, I think that's all of the plants that I really wanted to take care of. Okay, so now let's take care of those propagations, get them into some water. They've been callousing over, but I might need to chop them up a little bit more. We'll see. I feel like I've missed someone. And that is, yeah, that's pretty much everyone. And here are the leaves that we've taken off. 3 leaves. I mean, that could look quite cute on a book cover. I mean, obviously they're quite big. It'll have to be quite a big book, but yeah, I'll try and press these. And maybe I'll give this one a go as well. Okay, so we've got cuttings. Hopefully they've calloused over enough. Oh, now I was kind of wondering if I should cut this one again, but I think I'm going to leave it actually. Why not? Because that is already quite a pretty little plant. It's kind of cute. Hey. And then with these guys, so yeah, this one's got one peduncle there and it's got another peduncle there. I could keep it as one long piece, or I could go ahead and cut it again. I think I'm going to do that. Where is... Oh, but I'm going to be prepared this time. Put some tissue paper out. I wonder if I should bring the camera a bit closer actually. Let's do that. Nice one, can sit down. Yay, perfect. Almost. How's that? Oh, keep chopping my head off. Okay, I'm just gonna stop faffing. Oh, finally a breeze. Right, so this is the one with the 2 peduncles. Got one at the end and another one here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that one right there. Like that. So yeah, just try and remember which way up. And then on this one, which is this way up, oh wow, okay, we've got 2 peduncles on this one. So we've got one right there and another one here. So I mean, I could cut in between. Could try and do that. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. So yeah, that'll be those two. It's quite a nice length as well. Both have peduncles. And I'm just going to just let those callus over again. I might need to remove I might need to remove these two leaves actually, so that I can get it into the water. That one's done. This one, she's quite a nice length to her. And yeah, that one's already been done. So we have 5 pieces, which is fab. Love that. Now I just need the right vessel. So actually I'm just going to leave that to callus over for a little bit. What can I do in the meantime? I think I might make myself a cup of tea. I went out shopping earlier today. Well, first of all, I got up really early again. I mean, I'm on holiday, but for some reason my body just wants to wake up really early. Yeah, so I got up. Oh, what's that? Just ignore that. Yeah, so I got up really early and I should have done some exercise really, but I didn't. I got up and I started editing. I was itching to like edit this one video that will be coming out before this one. And I did that, and then I had a shower, got ready, and I went on a walk because I thought, I haven't done any exercise, I'm going to go on a really good long walk. And the walk that I take is quite hilly. In fact, my area is very hilly. I live in North London, so it's just hills and winding streets. Like the streets kind of go like that. They don't go straight. You know, like in New York, they've just got this grid formation, which is fantastic. You never seem to get lost there. Here, you can get lost so easily if you think, oh, let's just take a shortcut up this road. Anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, so I went for a walk and I really wanted to go and buy some notepads because I want to do like a video on making book covers. Yeah, so I did some shopping. I went to get some food. And actually I only needed like one or two things. I just needed a couple of bits and bobs, like nothing. I just needed some fruit and some toilet paper. Oh my gosh, I came out with 2 massive bags of food. I don't know what it is about me. When I go shopping for food, I just, you know, I'd love to be able to just shop per day. You know, just every day, just kind of like, just get a little something. But for me, that I would just end up blowing so much money. So I ended up doing quite a big shop, a fairly big shop. That's my fridge. Rotten timing. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on and let the fridge do whatever it wants to do for the next, I don't know how long. And I'll let these callus over and I'll be right back. Okay. So I thought whilst those are callusing over, I'll take care of the leaves. And I'm going to use this book. I've actually got some in here at the moment, so maybe I can show you those. So I put this one in recently. It's a crystallinum. I think this one was the pink edge. Yeah, so it's not quite ready. And then these are kind of ready. These are Splendids. Really cute. Little baby one. And this is a very small gloriosum leaf. Anyway, yeah. So let's get some more leaves in here. Do I have any more? Oh, I've got another one there. And any more. Oh, another one. So I'm going to put that one there. Actually, no, I'm not. Stick it further back. Do we have any more? No. Right. So I'm going to cut, unfortunately. Oh, that was noisy. So with this leaf, unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut off this really cool petiole. Can you see how serrated it is? It's really interesting, and it's kind of square looking, but it's not going to flatten, so, or is it? No, it's not. So yeah, I'm just going to like trim it right down, like that. She's crispy. And the same with this one. And then I actually put a stack of other books on top of this, so. And then this is the yellowing leaf. Now, it kind of gave out a yellow sap last time, which was very unpleasant. Hopefully won't do that again. But yeah, I'm gonna put that one in. Why not? Like that. And then this one, should I do this one as well? So just chop that bit off. And these have like little overlapping earlobes. Boom. I'm going to put a stack of other books on top of this, and that will continue flattening. Right, I'm going to meet you over at the table. I'm headless, completely headless. So yeah, I'm going to put this back in the bedroom, and I'll meet you over with the cuttings. Hello, we are in the kitchen. Yeah, so I've actually kind of decided to do something different with these propagations of the Crimson Queen, Hoya Crimson Queen. I'm going to put those into water, but with the others, with the Hoya Cronianum-esque Super Silver, yeah, with that plant, I'm going to put that into pon. Yeah, so I'm going to tip the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing, and I'll explain why I'm doing it. Okay, so I just wanted to get some hairpins because I might need these. Won't be needing these vessels, so we can just put those somewhere else. I brought over some plastic pots. Is that too low now? Hang on. Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, so I brought over some plastic pots, some hairpins, and my pon. It's got some perlite in the bottom, and I just poured some pon on the top. So it's going to be quite heavy with the perlite, as you can see. It's pretty much half and half. Right, so what I'm hoping for, I wonder if any of these pots have got holes in them. Oh, I just have a sip of water. Actually, this isn't water. I recently discovered this stuff. Love it. Elderflower cordial. So I'm now drinking more water, which is great because I really need to. Cheers. Okay, so yeah, there are no holes in those pots. So I think am I gonna use lacquer balls on the bottom? Yeah, but I'm gonna be really picky and choose out the smallest little pebbles. That I can find. Okay, we've got a reservoir, and now just want to mix this perlite and pond together a bit more. Give that a bit of a stir. So yeah, I kind of like the pond to be kind of quite heavy with the perlite when I'm dealing with cuttings. I mean, I'm tempted to put more perlite in there, to be honest. I think I will. So yeah, I just want to add a little bit more perlite. And should I use some rooting hormone or not? I think I'll just water with rooting hormone. Right. So that looks good to me. You like this? Okay, so some have quite a long stem, like these ones. Oh no, she doesn't. There's a leaf at the bottom. What am I saying? Yeah, like this one's quite long. How's that one? Oh no. Where are you going? I'm wondering if I should remove some of the leaves. Might make this a bit easier, like this one. I think I'm just going to get rid of that leaf. Now we've got two fairly nice long stems. We'll do the same with this one. Just take that leaf off. This one, I'm not going to be able to do that because we've got a peduncle right there. I mean, I could take off these two leaves, but I think I'm just going to try and pin this one in. And the same with this one. Okay. Right. This one's the longest. Fill that in. We've just got like an empty space on this side. Nothing on that side. Okay, and then we've got this one, which is a little bit shorter. All these pedangles. I want to use a hairpin for this one. Like that. Brilliant. That looks good. And then I'll use a hairpin for this one as well. So I'm going to try and squash it together a bit more. Oh, mind that pedungle. Pedungle! Okay, they are in. Now I just need to water it and excuse me, gosh, what's going on? I'm gonna use some great white. Just a little bit. Just a little splashing, you know, nothing too crazy, so that's what I'm using. And then just add a little bit of water. And yeah, we're just gonna water them in. And because they have no roots, it's okay if the water comes up fairly high. And then with this little guy, I'm going to put it into the kitchen. But that's what it's looking like. It's cute, right? Check out all those peduncles. So I thought I'd just quickly show you where they are. It is quite late now, so it's kind of gloomy, dark lighting. But they're going to live here in the kitchen. I've put the Hoya Crahaniana-esque super silver there because that's where the sun hits like quite directly. And then over here I've decided to put the Crimson Queen right next to my Hoya Pupicalic Splash. As you can see, loving life in here. The sun never comes over here, but it's just always the same kind of lighting throughout the day. So yeah, they tend to really like that. And I've also got some cuttings of my Hoya Crahanianum because she was kind of like touching the shelf, and I'm like, yeah, I just decided to chop them off. But as you can see, we've got lots of roots. Yeah, it's probably time to pot that one up. So that will go to a friend as well because I definitely do not need more of that plant. But yeah, that's where they're living. So yeah, I'm very happy. Oh, this, if you're wondering, when I was out for a walk, I saw some jasmine, that's what this is, and I just took a little cutting and I put it in pon. It has just shot out these kind of new flowers, and the old flowers are kind of busy croaking it, but it'll be interesting to see if I can get this thing to grow. It's in pon, like I said, and I did use some rooting hormone on that. I did try rooting it in water and nothing happened for weeks and weeks, like nothing. So fingers crossed, because I do love a bit of jasmine, and that in the kitchen would be, oh, that would be so nice, or even in the hallway. Okay, let me say goodbye. That was pretty good. That was quite a productive afternoon considering I started quite late. It is getting very late now. It's definitely time for dinner. So I'm going to stop this video now and let you guys go. I'm really pleased with the cuttings that I took. The Hoya Crotaniana-esque Super Silver, I do plan on possibly putting those cuttings back with the mother plant when I decide to repot it. I just need to find the right pot for it. I think I might have the right pot, but it's a bit heavy. So yeah, I'm kind of like looking to see if I can find something lighter because of the glass shelves. So yeah, that one I probably will kind of reassemble. And then the Hoya Crimson Queen, people always want a Hoya Crimson Queen. I've got a couple of friends that want that plant. And yeah, but it's always nice to have a couple of cuttings of some Hoyas laying around the house. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And yeah, give me a thumbs up to show me that you did. Hit the subscribe button, guys, because apparently 69% of my viewers are not subscribed. So yeah, do just press that button. It doesn't cost you a penny. And I would love to see you here again. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a fabulous week. I'll see you here soon. All right, bye.